welcome to all of you. I just want to share with you a quote from Lorna Byrne, who is an Irish author and peace ambassador, and it's from her book, A Message of Hope. And she said that when people of different religions pray together, it is particularly powerful.
Compassion in Hinduism. Three most common terms in our language are called daya, it's called karuna, and it's called anukampa. It's to do with having a lot of compassion for anything that happens. Compassion is emphatic response to others' suffering and the activity that relieves suffering. In the Indian world, with estimated population of 1.8 billion, it is highly developed and principal topic. Compassion is integrated to the understanding of ideal family relations, good governance. I won't use this term caste, I call it clan. Static discipline and service to God. Compassion as a virtue is governed and dedicated by dharma. Dharma is the sacred order of Hindu religion. It is therefore intertwined with service, non-harm, charity, grace, and social obligation, all of which may be expression of compassion. There are three contexts of the Hindu notion of compassion that were evolved in historic sequence but are also deeply interrelated. Yogic tradition, and the great medieval compendium of Dharma. In Hindus' early scriptures called Vedas, compassion is not a strong element. The early, again, our textbooks do not talk about compassion. It is assumed that compassion is part and parcel of one's life as a Hindu. For devotional tradition, compassion descends from above. The Lord is an ocean of compassion, and his passion for the devotees is like that of a mother cow to a calf. Compassion is the response to the suffering of others that motivates a desire to help. Compassion motivates people to go out of their way to help physical, spiritual, and emotional hurts, so pain of others. So compassion in my own life, the compassion in my own life poured into my family when I was 4 years old, and my mother suddenly died. My 4 sisters and father were devastated, and we were in disarray for a few years. My Masi, or my mother's younger sister, and her husband rescued me and rescued us. They poured a lot of compassion, and I am here successful because of my aunt. When Joe Cox, MP for Badley and Spen, was murdered on the 19th of June, my heart sank. I felt deeply sorry for her husband and her 2 children. I think it's beautiful that the whole country rose to the occasion, and we even stopped the hustings taking place for Brexit. And that was great. It reminded me about the pain and the grief I went through as a child, and I wanted to do something to at least express my feeling. So I wrote to her husband, and I also gave a small donation. Very recently, I felt hurt and hopeless to read the story of Sam Petty. He has made a vow to help sick children, even though he has been battling against a rare fatal disease for the past year. He's only 10, and Sen is diagnosed with a very, very incurable disease that attacks the muscles, skins, and vascular cells. He, despite his age, despite his illness, has raised in the order of about 100,000 pounds in Crawley. That is compassion. Yeah. And in our religion, it is granted and taken for granted that compassion comes naturally. Hence, we believe very strongly in not hurting animals, and hence we are vegetarian. Thank you very much.